Good afternoon, beautiful people. Happy Thursday, May 14th. It is day 6 of How to Master Yourself. And so that makes it day 55. 55 days in a row we've been coming together around the same time, talking about thinking, understanding fear, and really finding the joy out of suffering. Day 55. Wow. I'm kind of, the higher these numbers go, the more amazed I get. Now, today, day 6, master your mind. Yesterday we talked about the power of love as we raise our consciousness. And one of the things that we talk about today in the online version of the course is don't forget about your brain. So yesterday I spoke to the fact we have a prehistoric brain and we have an advanced brain. Well, the reality, we also have a conscious brain and an unconscious system. And our conscious system is really a lot of our habitual thoughts, our feelings, the things we have control over. But the reality is so many things end up happening that they become unconscious. And one of the things that I learned through science, and the reality is with brain science, we're really only beginning. And one of the powerful parts about this course, as it helped me, is when I was recovering from post-concussion syndrome. To understand the brain, to understand that the majority of science has no idea how our brains actually function, and we're just beginning to scratch the surface. Some scientists postulate that the conscious mind can handle 40 bits of information per second. So we look around. Right now where I'm looking, I can probably see about 40 things if I were to scan the room, and I can take stock of those things. But there's so many things that happen minute to minute, moment to moment, that our brains just accept as truth. And those same scientists postulate further that our unconscious mind can handle 11 million bits per second. 40 to 11 million. We've evolved to push much of our behavior to our unconscious mind, that we're not thinking about it. But when you push thoughts down, those thoughts will become feelings. Those feelings become actions, those actions become results. So if you are in a toxic relationship, toxic situation, you continually push those thoughts down. So the key with a lot of raising vibration, consciousness work is to start to pay more attention to those unconscious thoughts. Take inventory of how you take up space. When you stand, are you standing erect with your shoulders back? When you move, how do your arms go? Where's your head? When you're interacting with others, what's your energy? When you're sitting alone, do you slouch? Do you sit straight? When you stand, are you taking all of your space or do you shrink into corners? When you move, are you confident or do you slink? When you interact with others, what does that look like? Do you come alive in the presence of others, or do you go into the defensive? And one of the most brilliant meditation series I have ever experienced in my journey was done by a fellow of Alex Baisley, and I'll tag him on my personal page when I share this. Alex Baisley created Relationship Resolver Meditation. And I'll find a link. I hope he still sells it somewhere. Basic premise, it was a 3-day meditation, or a 3-part meditation, 3 20-minute meditations. And in one of the meditations, he guided you very specifically with one exercise. And the premise was, close your eyes and you are standing in front of a window. And then all of a sudden, on the other side of that window appears whomever you picked that you're having a challenge with. And then he encouraged us to pay attention to our body's reaction. How does our head feel? How does all of our chakras all the way throughout the body? Because your physical reaction to a situation tells you the story. It is the trailer of your mind. If you can pay attention to what your body is telling you, it will unlock the key to a lot of freedom. So I encourage you today, take a personal inventory, even in a moment, in a momentary, decidedly way, take inventory of something you do unconsciously and pay attention. Because when you pay attention, you will become an active presence in the world. And from there, you get to decide what you want to do with it. Until tomorrow, I love you all. I hope you're all keeping safe and well. And enjoy the day. It's Thursday. It's a Thursday. Until tomorrow, be kind to yourself and to everyone else.